Okay. Let's talk. I, for one, did not want to do this. Like, this is the last thing I would ever want to do when it comes to making videos on my channel, but this whole situation needs to be addressed. I'm making this video to document everything that's happened up until now, but also this is our final message to a certain someone. And we've debated over whether we're going to reveal this person's name, but this person is pretty much publicly outed themselves, and they came onto my stream, and I said their name already, so this is our final message to Brady Shaw. So from my perspective, I was getting messages from Brady on Discord just wanting to show some support to Celeste. And I was forwarding said messages to Celeste when both her and Elsie recognized the name, and they were like, we do not want to see messages from this person. And I was like, okay, what's going on? So before any of this situation happened with Celeste, which we're going to go over that in a moment, this fan, Brady, loves Tari, like just is obsessed with Tari, and has been messaging Celeste like crazy, even going as far as to try to call her, calling her at her workplace. This guy just will not stop contacting her, and she's been ignoring him, trying to block him. And then the next thing they know, Elsie gets contacted via Cameo. Cameo is an app where you can purchase a video message from a celebrity. They have a set price. I have one myself, and that celebrity will record the message. There are boundaries. Like, there's some things I will not say for $20. I have my standards. But Brady reached out to Elsie with just a simple request. Elsie did it. But then more requests were coming in from Brady that were just a bit unhinged and all connected to Celeste. She didn't feel comfortable recording those, so she just denied every request. And at first they were just treating this guy like, okay, you know, whatever, he just really likes this character, we're just gonna like ignore him, it's all gonna go away. But then the Celeste incident happened last month. Long story short, Celeste was replaced as the voice of Tari for SMG4. If everyone was like, oh, but Meta Runner's over, she was still voicing the character in SMG4 and has been doing it for 6 years. She was just randomly replaced. She was never told, do not give hate to Lottie. She doesn't deserve any hate. Because seriously, Lottie did not know. But yeah, we made it public because we weren't going anywhere, you know, privately. Like, we're trying to message them. They were like trying to like answer her, but giving like very lackluster answers. And then we went public because there was a bunch of misinformation being spread about Celeste as to why she left. This is when Brady's actions were really escalating. Like, because I made that video, he started contacting me on Discord trying to show support for her. That's when I was starting to send messages to Celeste, saying like, hey, look at all this love and support that you're getting. And that's when Elsie and Celeste told me about Brady, and I was just like, okay, I'm gonna ignore this kid too. Now, if you know me, I am a very shy and anxious person, so I rarely respond to my messages. But I did have an instance years ago where I made an opinion about a certain anime called Cells at Work. For those of you who have been around this channel long enough know what I mean. I took that review down because all the comments were just getting very overwhelming. It was affecting my mental health. You cannot have an opinion against that show. But one fan in particular took it way too far, just would not stop contacting me. They wouldn't stop harassing me, even going as far as to make a change.org petition to get me removed from YouTube. I think it had 2 signatures. But yeah, I'm very wary when it comes to answering messages because of those reasons, and because I'm just very shy and anxious. So when messages pile up, I just get very overwhelmed. But that could also be said with a bunch of content creators. Like, they just don't reply to messages because of instances like this. Like, we don't know if it's going to continue on. Like, there's been like people like making statements of like, you know, a fan will say, oh, thank you for making this content, I'm your #1 fan, and you just reply back, oh, thank you for all the love and support, and then they just keep going and keep messaging you and telling you private things like you guys are now best friends because of that one interaction, and you're just like, no, like, we don't want it to be like that. Like, we want to talk to all of you, but there needs to be boundaries. And this one particular person is crossing the boundaries. So I ignored him on Discord, but he just kept messaging and messaging and messaging and messaging to the point where I had to block him. But then he found my Cameo, because he knows Cameo exists. He sent requests to Elsie a long time ago. He's now sending me a request, and it's all revolving around Celeste, how he wants to show his support to her and wants me to make a video responding to his requests in regards to supporting Celeste. From Brady for Brady, ever since Celeste's problem, I have wanted to stick by yours and her side throughout the entire thing, and always will. Also, Meta Runner is my favorite show, and I'd really love to connect with as much of the cast as I can. I was uncomfortable, so I just declined the request. And I sent him a private message just being like, just stop. Celeste isn't comfortable. You keep messaging us like crazy. You need to stop. And he's replying back to me like, oh, I didn't know that I was going too far. I'm on the autism spectrum, so I really don't understand these things. He actually said that. He's blaming his autism on his behavior. He wants us to be all buddy-buddy and good and all, and just to invite him into our inner circle, and for us to excuse all the calls, all the just the unending messages and the harassment on his autism. Remember Momo-kun when she blamed her ADHD for touching people's butts at conventions? We were all not okay with that, right? You just cannot blame your mental illness for the actions that you do. But I said my 2 cents with them, regardless of your behavior, this needs to stop. And then I made this tweet. Let me make this clear. While we appreciate the support we have been getting from most of you, lines must not be crossed. Messaging most of the Meta Runner actors in order to get us to connect you with a certain someone is not okay. Messaging all of us on each of our platforms constantly to show your support is not okay. Even going as far as to pay us via Cameo constantly to get our attention is not okay. Regardless of your intention and health conditions, this is harassment. All of us have told this particular fan to please stop messaging constantly, and they refuse. Even when we block them, they find a way to get in contact with us again and again. This person is also going above and beyond to lie and manipulate in order to gain our sympathies. If you keep saying you'll stop contacting us, but you keep doing it, then you're not stopping. Please leave all of us alone and get the help you need. We don't want to take any form of legal action, but we're almost at that point. Hell, I can share the screenshots of your messages just to warn others. I won't, but I could if you don't stop. Do yourself a favor. Step away from social media. Stop messaging us, and please get help. And I didn't even mention him once. All I said was that there was someone out there that's doing this to us. He ended up outing himself on the Meta Runner Discord page. It ultimately got him banned because everyone's just like, hold on, you're the guy that's stalking all these actors. You need to back away. And he's trying to defend himself, blaming his autism. He gets blocked. And then he keeps sending me requests on Cameo, replying back to my messages. He even sent me an Instagram message trying to beg me to just remove the posts, because he thinks it's about him, and I'm like, the post is staying up because it's a general warning. We did not name drop you. You're the one that outed yourself. And the requests just kept coming in for Elsie. What do you need advice on? What should I do when I'm blocked by other voice actors? I feel I haven't been respectful to them and just want to make things right with them. How can Elsie Lovelock help? I don't know what to do here. I feel really terrible when I'm blocked by somebody, especially because I have no malicious intent. Celeste was recently replaced as Tari, and I feel like I've been trying too hard to get in contact with her, but all I wanted to do was help her through it. What's something you want Elsie Lovelock to know about you? I've been blocked by Jasmine Yang and Robin Barry Cotter. Being blocked by Jasmine ruins my chances of becoming a voice actor at Glitch, and being blocked by Robin makes me feel like I can't be helpful to others in need. Is this pep talk for a specific occasion? Struggles with autism? What's the reason for the pep talk? Motivational? What's something you want Elsie Lovelock to know about you? I don't think I was able to tell you the whole story. I am on the autism spectrum, which makes it a bit harder to understand personal boundaries set by others. Robin posted on her social media that I've been reaching out constantly, but all I wanted to do was help Celeste through being replaced and make things a bit easier for her. I've been getting a lot of hate online too. It's becoming too much. I never meant for things to go this far. I would have backed off if I was just asked to. I really don't have any disrespect. My mind just works differently than others. I really hope you understand. The one that was really the straw that broke the camel's back was a message that was sent to Elsie on her Facebook page. Similar to my Anime America page, where she has a page dedicated to her acting. he sent a message on that account basically begging us to forgive him, and he wants us to be good again, or else he's going to hurt himself, if you know what I mean. I know it's hard for him to understand common sense, but you never, ever, ever use those types of tactics to get what you want. Like, I'm going to hurt myself if you don't do this. What am I supposed to do with that information? That is blackmail. It is manipulation. And again, he's still harassing us. To go as far as to threaten that kind of action towards Elsie. All to get a hold of Celeste. Even though we're telling you a bunch of times to stop. And he's lying to David when he's like saying, oh, but nobody's telling me to stop. Yes, we are. We are telling you to stop. Just stop. The David himself, he's on the spectrum. He's been messaging Brady just to try to reason with him. To which we keep telling him there's no reasoning with this kid if he keeps trying to call Celeste and threatening Elsie. And just sending me messages nonstop on all of my social media platforms. And I'm making this separate recording because I don't know if I've conveyed enough just how bad this situation is. Brady is going above and beyond to find us in any internet location to just get in contact with us. All of our profiles on every social media platform that we're on, even going as far as to tracking where Celeste works and trying to call her workplace. For Elsie, it was everywhere. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Discord, Cameo, actually emailing her, and using her contact form on her personal website. This guy is invasive, unhinged, and he will not leave us alone. We just kept ignoring him and blocking him and just would not associate with this guy, and just told David, like, just tell him enough's enough, we're done with him. There's just no forgiveness after that. And he's relaying those messages, and we haven't really heard anything until Brady came onto my Twitch live stream. What happened before? How are ya? Sorry if I sound a little weary, but we've been having an incident with one fan of hers that's just been crossing some boundaries with all of us when she just wanted to be left alone, but this particular person just kept trying to keep pushing. Like, are you Brady? Your username's Aiden. I don't want to assume that's you. But are you Brady? No? Well, alright then, you're not Brady then, it's not you. Yeah, Brady had autism too and just kept pushing. It's like, we get it, but at the same time, we know plenty of people with autism. Aiden? Aiden, I need to be honest with you. Like, are you Brady? If that is you, you're not understanding the message. Brady, I don't know what we need to do to tell you that what the behavior that you're showing is very problematic. We get your intentions, you're only trying to be nice, but the more times you attempt to try to, like, find us anywhere online to communicate with us, it's very, like, invasive. It's very stalkerish. It's very, like, this is the person that's been, like, trying to contact Celeste through me and Elsie. And we've been telling you a bunch of times, please stop. Demonstrating to my public audience that he's a liar. He made an alt account to watch my stream, and we were interacting positively until I saw those hints that it was Brady. And I asked him the first time, are you Brady? He said no. We kept going. But then that latest message of, are we good? And that's something he kept saying in all of his messages, how he loves Tari, how he has autism, and are we good? Those are the three things that were in a bunch of his messages. So I just stopped everything. I'm like, just tell me once and for all, are you Brady? And he said yes. So yeah, he lies. And then I made another tweet just basically just saying, like, hey, I had a fun stream until that guy showed up. The guy has been trying to get a hold of Celeste, has been bombarding me and Elsie with unwanted messages. He doesn't know when to stop, he needs to stop. So my friend Mikey, who's been going above and beyond looking out for me, thank you so much, Mikey. Go follow him on Shalane the Insane. He's been going above and beyond to block him and just protect me It only escalated on the second stream when I was playing Princess Peach Showtime. I'm in the Kung Fu area and he starts sending me all of these messages. Should I go this way? Mikey, do you see the comment? Might want to screenshot it, and then for you to hate someone so much that you had to make an account for it? No, seriously, it's the dude from yesterday that really wants to get a hold of Celeste, and I'm like, bro, you just will not understand. And now that, like, he's really going above and beyond to create alt accounts to threaten me, it's like, bro. Again, for you to go so far as to make all these alt accounts, a few of them called Robin Hater, because I won't let you talk to Celeste. Because I won't forgive you. Buddy, you will not stop. And you keep saying that we're not telling you to stop. We have been telling you to stop. Enough is enough. This is our final message to you, Brady. Stop. Stop messaging us. Stop coming near us. Stop coming to our live streams. Before we take any other further actions, this is your final warning. Stop it. We are uncomfortable with these messages. How do you think Celeste feels when she's at her workplace at peace and you're contacting her? How do you think Elsie feels when you send her a message of please forgive me or else I'm going to hurt myself? How do you think I felt when I'm trying to entertain my audience on Twitch, just playing a cutesy little game, and you're sending me those threatening messages? To which, when David confronted him about that, he's just like, no, it wasn't me. Oh wait, it was my brother, not me, I swear. You've already lied to us before. Not to mention, in those messages, you pointed out how you're going to hurt yourself and you're on the autism spectrum. That is just... That's two of the three things. That's three of the three things, because one of them was Meta Runner Hater. That was one of the usernames. So that's three clues indicating that it's you. Saying like we're not telling you to stop, that's manipulation. Saying that it's not you, that's lying. Using your autism as an excuse to constantly message us. And when I pointed out on Twitter, like, this person is using their autism as an excuse for their behavior, there's plenty of people that have been messaging me back saying, like, I'm on the spectrum as well. I would never do this. I have a nephew who has autism. He keeps to himself. He's just very shy, nonverbal. He's a very creative kid who loves building things. And I have like plenty of people that come to my park that are on the spectrum. Even though I'm personally not on the spectrum, I have friends and family, and I know people that are on the spectrum that I know beyond the shadow of a doubt they would never do this. But also to use it as an excuse to just keep messaging us. We're done. Flat out, we're done. Brady, we've made this video. We didn't want to make this video. Just saying beyond the shadow of a doubt, this needs to stop. Stop messaging us. Take care of yourself. Just get the help you need. Just be at peace. Leave us alone. I know you want to be a voice actor. There's other ways of doing it aside from constantly messaging us and harassing us. We're drawing a line. This is it. Anything afterwards, we might have to take some legal actions, okay? Saying it flat out, this needs to stop. Alright, we're just gonna wrap it up there. We're just keeping you guys in the loop as to what's going on and just bringing this to people's attention, just document everything, but also this is just our final message to Brady. So, sorry you guys had to see all of this. I don't like drama like this. Hopefully this will be the last of it, and more awesome videos will be on the way. Thank you all so much for the love and support you guys have been giving us, for keeping to our boundaries. And we try to be as friendly as possible with said messages. The grand majority of you understand that and have been nothing but loving and supporting to us. Thank you for all the support you've been giving Celeste, to Elsie, to me, to all the Meta Runner actors. Just thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Just thank you so much. More awesome videos will be on the way on this channel, so stay tuned to Anime America. Bye!